go and talk to him about his quest he gave me. Where have you gone now? Oh, there you are.
So, any luck?
Yes, take them all.
Yes, that's them. Marvelous, truly marvelous. Here, you have earned yourself that. Now, he only has to... Yes, that should do it. Say, friend, would you be willing to help him a little further? Depending on how well the breeding of these eggs goes, he would like to experiment with other breeds too. Firefinches, leaf gulls, and peak dashers, to call them by name. Bring him their eggs too, and you will be rewarded.
Cool, I'll keep an eye out for those. Firefinches, leaf gulls, and peak dashes. Okay.
Yes, he knows, but he will wait here for you. Good luck, and thank you.
No worries, man. Cool. So 4 of each of these other species, and we're golden. Nice. So now let's go into actual Ark and see what this town is about.
Is it important?
Hunter. What is... He's just sitting there and, like, praying? I don't know.
A penny, my sir. Please, just one penny.
Oh, have
Thank
one.
you. It's really generous.
Ah,
May this light guide you.
don't mention it. A lot of people here.
My sir.
My sir. Alright. So what is this? Mithrat Birdsong. The poet plaques in Ark. Plays in Ark. Jesus, I can't read these all the time fonts. Songs to be performed. Thou art my sweet spring blossom. Your lips are so sweet as honey pie. Naught compares to thy golden hair, and blow me like a battle trombone. I would love to hear that last song. Oh, great, man. Great. If Gruntroot, Parsley, and God's Tongue. If Sheercap, Mint, or Potions done. Ariel's Mixtures has them all herbs for Alchemist's soul. Cool! I love these little, like, posters everywhere you can read.
Yes.
I really enjoy those. These give the game a bit more atmosphere, a bit more, like, legitimacy, kinda, you know? See, even more. Graf Arden von Myth? No idea. Abridal Myth. Lyrical outpours and other fluids. Wild poetry presented by the poet. Noon until night in the upper quarter. That's pretty great. Oh look, they have fucking cannons. Isn't that cool? Pow pow! Can we fire those? No. Okay. We have no fire at some mud crabs over there. And what is this? Like a stable? Ark Freda's house. Okay. Well. Father Torrental recites the Holy Path. The revelation of the Lightborn.
Oh my. Another exhausted soul,
Arker
aren't you?
Doppelbock.
Are you sure you want to keep going like that?
Frida. Oh, that's I can buy mounts from her. But what's your problem, man?
Gnarldolf. A troll. For 2 months now, every night, I've been hearing this horrible, bloodthirsty grunting near the farm. The guard says I'm only imagining it, but trust me, I've seen enough of the world to know troll noises when I hear them. When it all started, the grunting came from back in the forest. But it's gotten closer each night. And I'm sure that thing is out for my animals. So, what do you say? You kill Nardal for me, and in return, you will get one of my very best donkeys for free. Whirlwind. And believe me, he lives up to his name.
A donkey called Whirlwind. Why is he called like that? Because he farts like that, or what? I have a feeling that I do... This is a bad trade, but... Well, fine.
Oh, that should be pretty easy. Just wait until shortly after midnight and then scout the area. Eventually, you'll hear that grunting I told you about. Then just find out where it comes from. And
Okay.
needless to say, be careful. You look like you can take care of yourself, otherwise I wouldn't have asked. But these beasts are not to be underestimated.
I'll take this as a compliment. Nardolf has to die. Okay, we'll do that later. Let's go to the foreign quarter of Ark.
And here we are. Welcome to Ark. I've got some things to take care of here. So let's meet at the market once you're ready to meet Grandmaster Tealor Orenthiel and his mages in person, alright?
Okay. The former Grandmaster of the Holy Order? I thought he was imprisoned in Nerim.
By his own son, Nerazil, yeah. But roughly 2.5 years ago, he suddenly appeared back in Enderal, accompanied by a handful of mages who once fought against him in the Great War. Weird, I know, but that's how it was.
Okay, let me get this right. The Lightborns most trusted servant return from Enderal, together with his former arch-nemesis.
He did, yeah. It seems that something happened between him and them that made them sort out their issues, you could say. They're allies now, and frankly, nobody quite knows why. You can imagine what kind of uproar that caused among the Holy Order itself. But in the end, Orenthiel got things his way. You can say what you want about him, but he never lost his charisma, that's for sure.
Okay, so that means the Lightborn's most vicious enemies are now work together with the Lightborn's most faithful servants. That's really bizarre, if you ask me.
You're telling me. But apparently their alliance has something to do with this red madness. I guess we'll see what happens.
Okay, could you tell me a little bit about this city?
Oh, sure, I should have thought of that. Pardon me. Alright then. Ark is divided into 5 districts, not counting the harbor. The Foreign Quarter, where we are right now, the Marketplace, the Nobles' Quarters, the South Quarter, and the Temple. If you're looking to gear up, I guess the market would be the place to go. You can find anything there, from food to weapons, armor, and whatever else you need. If it's magical supplies and alchemy you need, however, you best try your luck in the Nobles' Quarters. But prepare yourself for some dismissive looks. Up there's also the bathing house and the theater, in case you have the coin for that. Finally, there's the temple, which is hard to overlook. Normal citizens are not permitted to enter it, and from up there, the Holy Order reigns over this country. But if all goes according to plan, you'll soon see it from the inside. And then there's the Undercity.
Undercity? That sounds too inviting. I will check that out for sure.
Yeah, it doesn't, and it isn't. The Undercity's a cluster of caves directly beneath our feet. And down there is where the poor and the sick live, not to mention those that the Order doesn't like to see in their neat, pretty streets in the upper city. Not a place I'd recommend you visit, at least not unless you're looking for mischievous things.
Okay, I'll find my way around.
Great. Then see you later and enjoy your stay.
Thanks. Cool, so a whole lot of stuff to explore. Oh yeah, love it. Within Ark, you may also use the signal posts to travel back and forth between different districts. To do so, just walk in front of a signal post and interact with it. Cool! That's pretty neat!
My sir, do you have a moment? I think the two of us could do business together.
Alright, Mr. Foxhand, what do you have? Or what do you need, rather?
Well, it is actually quite simple. But since you were kind enough not to just ignore me and walk by as the others did, I would like to show my gratitude for that first. You travel a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
I can tell by the mud on your boots. Here, one of these books might come in handy on your journeys. Which one do you prefer?
Alchemy or blacksmithing or enchantment. Actually, alchemy is the one that I like the most.
Splendid.
Thank you.
Say, would you happen to be interested in earning yourself some more coins? Or, even better, more books like those? There is something I need help with.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
I have a problem, and this problem is called Celia, which happens to be my sister. Where should I start? You know, I am one of those people who wasn't given everything by fate. Quite the contrary, in fact. When I was a child, the village I grew up in, Foamville, was ambushed by bandits, and both my father and my mother died during the attack.
Okay. My condolences, sir.
Thank you, but it's ancient history now. Fact is, my sister and I dealt with this event differently. We managed to flee the attack and make it to Ark, where the guards, of course, threw us into the Undercity. But while I tried to honor my father's heritage by using the little I could from our savings by setting up a business, she preferred to wallow in her misery instead. She got to know the wrong people and has, since then, never done a single bit of honest work. Frankly, she's a dust addict. Day and night she does nothing else but rot in those drinking holes in the Undercity and blows what little money she makes on her drage. Now, of course, she is still my sister, so all of these years I paid her rent so she doesn't have to sleep on the streets. However, things have changed. Recently she started using our father's heritage to pay for her addiction, and I will not accept that.
Okay. Dust? What is that? Dust addict. I'm an outlander.
Of course,
Tell me.
you wouldn't know that. Glimmercap dust, the blue bliss, or however you want to call it. It's a drage, a dangerous one. Apparently, it makes you feel as if you're walking the eternal paths. But it also kills you quicker than the sunfire.
Okay, and you seem to be a ventriloquist. Alright, well, let me get this straight. She blows your money to buy drage. That's a weird word.
Well, technically it's our money. Basically, it was a share our father had in a small business here. He was so proud of it, you wouldn't believe it. Luckily enough, I managed to save that paper from the bandits and turned it in at the bank a few years ago, after I realized how valuable it was. Since then, it has turned into quite a formidable sum. Nothing huge, of course, but enough to save my business from bankruptcy. You understand? In theory, it is our money, but without me, she would probably have sold it for a bottle of ale, and I won't let her spit on our father's heritage that way.
Okay, I mean, you're brother and sister, so just talk to her, I suppose. Why do you need me?
Oh, believe me, I did. Which is why she simply hid the key to our safe in the bank somewhere that I couldn't find it. So, long story short, this is where you come in. I want you to get her to give me that key. How you do it is up to you. But if you succeed, it won't be to your disadvantage.
Okay, fair enough. I'll try.
Anywhere there's rats and dust. But she spends most of her time in the false dog in the Undercity. One of those dumps I told you about. Just come back to me once you've found something.
Huh. Okay, we're like 5 meters into Ark and already 2 quests. That's pretty great. True woman, fight for freedom, peace, and righteous path. Woman of Enderal, join the city guard. Hey, look, a call for equality. Isn't that cool? That's pretty neat. I like these little things. What is this? I'm searching for you. Let's live. After a long time in solitude, I, Annabelle, search for a nature boy who isn't adverse to a quick adventure. Meet me on the island in front of Ark. There you will find a camp. Read the message and show your gratitude to me. Okay, next quest acquired. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're acquiring all the quests, and then we're gonna do a wild quest solving spree, more or less. Who are you?
Hey, wait a minute, you...
What?
Never mind.
What? What is it, citizen?
Oh, you're an Outlander, aren't you?
Yeah,
From
so?
Araziel. Your skin, it looks, different.
Oh no! My mother does, yes. I grew up there.
Narum, you say? Huh. But still, your mother must have told you a lot about her homeland, didn't she? Is it true that Arazelian people are... well... divided? That they are the civilized who worship the Lightborn, and the savages in the steppes? If that's right, which did your mother belong to?
Okay. Let's see, was with the savages. From the coast, you grew up in a small miner's village. Okay, so did she tell us or did she not? I would say we leave her in the dark. You're right about Azrael, but my mother never told me.
Huh. I see. You know, once this chaos in the world is over, I want to go travel myself. Who knows? Maybe a captain will hire me as a deckhand. Anyway, thanks for your time. Walk blessed.
Yeah, you too, I guess. Weird conversation, but refreshing.
Have you heard the news about the Magister? Word has it that he murdered 30 novices, then killed himself up in the temple.
Yeah, horrible, I know.
Malphus, what has become of this world?
Sorry.